Hey, it's Waste Potential 616 back again with some more comic reviews, so let's get started. Now, Green Lantern 58. This is the only Green Lantern comic I'm getting now since I've had to cut back on the comics I'm getting, but I'm very glad I've stuck with this. This is just consistently good. Jeff Johns is doing a really good job here, and Doug Mank's artwork is just beautiful. It's just great, suits the tone of the story, you know, it's bright, it's vibrant, it's action-packed, it works really well. Now, what I like about this is so much goes on in this, you feel like you're getting your money's worth. I'm going to go through the comic a little bit, and I shouldn't in reviews, but it's helped me to get my point across. Got a cool scene with Atrocitus and Sinestro in the beginning. A really good scene with Hal Jordan and Star Sapphire, how she's going to be head of the Star Sapphires, how Hal Jordan's got a bit of a problem with it, and just, there's some real tension between the characters, and it's just a really nice character interplay between the two. There's the introduction of a new avatar, a new host, the Avatar of Hope, which is quite a big deal in the Green Lantern universe. A cool scene with Agent Orange, the Freeze, if that is his real name. There's a little bit where you see the Green Lanterns are concerned what Hal Jordan's up to. Confrontation with this new character of Hope, it works really well. Little revelation about how Jordan, he is actually scared to Hope, and a revelation about the Freeze, Agent Orange. I won't go into that, and then a guest character on the last page. The reason why I go through this is because there's just so much going on, and each character, I mean, Jeff Johns knows these characters on the back of his hand. They get the right amount of time each. I particularly like the stuff with Sinestro and Atrocities. It's just really good. You know, it's building towards a larger story, but yet at the same time, in each issue, you get so much. You really do. I really do feel like I'm getting my money's worth. So, top marks on that. Now, slightly different. New Avengers issue 5. Now, I've had a problem with this, with Bendis kind of stretching the storyline out, but it feels like it's finally coming together a little bit more. For a bit, everything's not being answered, but we get nice little sporadic scenes here and there. Some cool stuff with the hand in the beginning, a flashback there, stuff with Dr. Voodoo's brother. There is a bit with Clint Barton where he's saying he's off to join, he's actually with the other Avengers team, which I'm glad to hear, although we've still got Wolverine and Spider-Man on this team. I'm hoping that after this arc they're going to decide to stick with one Avengers team. I think that would make more sense. Bendis does have to address this. Now, there is a big, long talking head scene, which, you know, Bendis does do well. He does do good scenes like that, but once again it does feel dragged out. There's even a point where the villain actually says, "Oh, you mortals love to talk," you know, after a big long scene of dialogue. But you know, there is some action there, and it feels like we're getting close to a conclusion. The Dr. Voodoo, he's issued a challenge to the villain, and he's going to try and pull the powers of the Avengers together using Wolverine as a host, hence the cover, which is quite cool. Although that doesn't reveal much, because it's basically just revealing the last page. But this was good, and Imonen's artwork is brilliant. It really is good. Just, you know, nice storytelling. The composition's good. Just generally very good artwork. So I've started to have a little bit more hope with this series. I just hope we are going to get to a conclusion and Bendis doesn't drag this out anymore. But yeah, and I'm not really reading this whole history of the Avengers thing. it just doesn't appeal to me. I pretty much know a lot of the history. Right, finish this video off with Batman, Return of Bruce Wayne, issue 5. Now, oh Morrison, you crazy cat, you. This is starting to come together a bit more, it really is. It's not too Morrison confusing, but it is a little bit. Batman's now in sort of noir era. Starts with a dame. It feels like an old detective story, and it works so well with the character of Bruce Wayne. The Black Glove are sort of involved, and the thing is, this isn't new reader friendly at all. You kind of need to know stuff from Batman R.I.P., some stuff from Batman and Robin. I think you'd still enjoy this issue without that information, but feel very, very lost without it. And even if you do, it's still a bit confusing. But yeah, the story moves along nicely. There's some intrigue. It is quite nicely paced, and Ryan Sook, his artwork is really good. It does suit the tone of the story completely. It gets a little bit confusing towards the end, and we have a nice bit with the Justice League preparing for Batman's return. How it's actually a trap devised by Darkseid. It's a bit complicated, but it kind of makes sense. And the last page is a real cliffhanger, and it's despite all the confusion, I'm really looking forward to the conclusion of this. I think it's going to be something special. I really do. I mean, we all know Bruce Wayne's coming back, but in what shape or form, with what consequences? There seems to be a lot of possibility. It's not just going to be like when Captain America, Steve Rogers came back. I think there's going to be some kind of impact to it. So yeah, Grant Morrison, hey, you've done a good job here. But let's not just get too off the wall, too crazy. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for the moment. 3 actually quite good, enjoyable comic books. I'll be back in a minute with some more comic reviews. See you later.